Well, this is not the video I want to be making today. So hello and welcome. My name is Dragothic and we're back again with another video. Today's video, I'm doing stuff with the computer. As you can see, it's behind me, half pulled apart. And also behind me is a new power supply box, which is supposed to be going into the new computer that I need to build. But unfortunately, um, come here. Oh, it decided to pop last night. Look at this fucking thing. No smoke, no thing. Just one really loud pop. Bright flash of light that scared the absolute living shit out of me. And now it won't turn on. No lights or nothing. I've put in a warranty for it. We'll see how we go. So, what I'm gonna do today is I need to pull the new ROG THOR out of the box here. It's identical to the one that's come out of this computer, so I already know that it's powerful enough. And you'll need to forgive me if I sound weird sometimes. I am sick, so I'm having to deal with that. Yeah. So, well, I'm gonna put this down over here. So it's gonna be a bit of a muck around. All right. So before we get too involved in anything, let's have a look at this thing. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I also have a merch store where I sell shirts and stuff that are things that me and Marty have created, such as 2 Mooks Review shirts and Briskenid and Dragothic logo stuff. More on the way, more going up all the time. So check those out. Let's see. What do I want to do? No, not that one. There we go. All right. So, first things first. I'm very organized before I started doing this. Oh, I did have a pair of scissors here. Where are my scissors gone? I've lost them. That's right. This little screwdriver boy will have to do. Move that out of the road a bit. All right. So for anyone that's wondering, I do have another computer to build. All right. So the other computer to build is very similar in build to this one, with some slight differences, being that it doesn't have a 3090 in it like this one does. It's only going to have a 3080 overclocked in it, where this one here's got the 3090 overclocked. And that's just because it's mostly, this one here is effectively replacing the Alienware laptop that I'm currently using as my recording station. Just as a quality boost for doing that, and work with Premiere Pro, and it'll also double as Marty's workstation when he comes over to do 3D animation stuff and art and stuff when he comes over. So, and I've got another video in the works where I did the unpackaging from all the like the 1,000 boxes I had, where I brought everything out and showed everything. So that'll go up eventually. I've been lazy with editing. I need to do more editing. My throat hurts. All right. So this thing here is the ROG THOR 1200 watts platinum edition. Platinum being, its safety rating. If you want to know more actual proper spec information on stuff like this, though, I'm not a tech YouTuber. Go look up someone like Gamer Nexus or Jay's 2 Cents or Hardware Unboxed, Linus Tech Tips, stuff like that. They've got some good videos for actual information. I'm doing a thing, Let's have a look. The packaging is pretty. There's no doubt about that. ROG, you're paying for the prestige and for boxes that you can put in shelves behind you, where people can see them. I won't be doing that though, because I have anime boys and girls. Whoa, pretty fold out box. Oh, whoa. Comes in 2 big boxes. What's this one? It feels lighter, so it's probably just all the cables. Cable management bullshit. Bag of cables and a power supply cable. There we go. That's all I really need. So first off, what we're doing today is I'm mostly just making sure that this one turns on. You know, just spec testing it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it into the already established cables to test my computer still turns on after the power supply popped. Hopefully, you know, being so overly engineered that they are, what popped is the safety mechanism built into it that's supposed to let go when things are, you know, its own little fuse capacitor and stuff, you know. So hopefully it did its job and it saved the whole computer. For whatever reason it did it. I can't understand. But yeah, hopefully it's a problem that will solve itself with just being plugged into a new one. And then the warranty requires cables, so we'll do the cables and stuff as well. But that's time consuming, so so we'll probably just put these cables into there. I don't know. It just wants a set of cables to go with it. Obviously, it needs cables with it for the testing purposes, so that'd save me pulling that apart. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to rerun it again. It's just a pain in the ass, you know. Yeah, we're just trying to see if we can do this as a 5-minute test job to see if my computer's fucked. Which would be really unfortunate, because then, obviously, I'm not someone who builds computers. Well, I mean, I've built this computer, but I'm not someone who repairs them. So besides plugging them in and going, that should work this way, I have no idea. So, if this doesn't start up like this, I will likely have to go and take it to a computer repair store and pay them to diagnose an actual issue, like let them go over all the motherboard and the pin and the graphics card and see if they can find individually what's broken that went with the power supply. That way I can RMA and do the warranties for those parts as well. Oh. Alright. ROG box stuff, always very packaged very well. You pay a premium, but they make nice stuff, supposedly. So, the unfortunate other part of the process is that the warranty requires the packaging because you've got to be able to box it up, right? Like safely. And my concern is that I can't just put it into the new boxes, one, because this one here has a different serial number to what this one has on on the thing. Just gonna pull this sticker off. I have no love lost for peelies. Actually, it gives Marty the absolute living shits how little I care about peelies. Like, I remember one time I walked into his place, right, and this had peelies on everything still. His TV, it's like 10 years old, that TV. It still had, like, the little bit of stuff stuck around the edges. And I just walked in, I just seen, like, oh, and just pulled it all off, put it in the bin, and he's walked out and watched me do that, and he's just like, the fuck? And I'm like, oh, there was stuff stuck to it. And he's just like, yeah, it was protecting it. I'm like, no, it made it look like shit. And he just can't understand. He just could not understand, wrap his head around the fact that I just don't care about the peelies. And I don't even do it for like a a special occasion or anything. We didn't even save them for. I'm like, I don't put value in this bullshit. I just want the thing to do the thing. Ugh. So that can go there. That's the new ROG. Looks exactly the same. Box is the same. Model number's the same. The serial number's different, obviously, because they're a slightly different machine. In time produced, they were purchased, year and a half apart. Sometimes that doesn't matter though, does it? So I bought all this from PC Case Gear, and they've been really good. Like I inboxed them this morning, emailed them this morning, and just all I had to do is just say, find my my invoice, and that's all on their website. As long as you buy everything using your account, always buy stuff using your account, or your orders stay together. That makes life easier. Instead of having to go find them through your emails and stuff like that. They don't then, like, within like 2 hours, I'd gotten a response being like, "Yep, that's fine. Just here's the information of how to do it. Send it back to us. Put this number on it." So I got to do all that. My throat hurts. I get lots of messages. Everyone wants to talk to me. They're all boring. Yeah. So that's the go. So the RMA process so far has been easy, in the sense that it hasn't really mattered too much. I should test to make sure that this works. Yeah, it's off. Bad boy has no lights that come on when nothing plugged into it. I don't know how you test a power supply without plugging it in. Alright, so I'm just going to move a few things around then. And we'll plug the computer into it a bit. I've got all the cables there. It's all going to go into there and slide in, right? So, alright, what do we got? So, there are all the CPU cables. Oh my god, a bit of a rat's nest. I do remember when I did this, I originally just put them all in and just went, yeah, that's run neat enough. I have bought cable tie stuff to make it neater. But I'm pretty slack with stuff like that. No, I haven't opened. This is the first time I've opened it up again since I finished it. And it was sort of very much the close enough's good enough mentality when I put it all together. I can't remember certain things that are for what. That can just go back in there. I'm not worried about anything there because that's all just stuff to do with the I/O on the front of the machine. Just dust. Dusty boy's making me nervous. Alright. Everything looks fine. Just from the looks. Can't see anything being weird. Nothing else looks popped or fried from where I can see it. Right, so look at that. I need to plug some stuff in, so I'm gonna use this box to give itself a bit of leverage. I'm gonna try and make it so you can see what I'm doing. Not that I'm doing anything overly important, to just good filmmanship, I guess. I'm gonna try and have some sort of level of professionalism. So these are all just CPU, VGA, PCI, right? So they all just go in the same one, doesn't matter. That's one. That's two. Alright. That's my two CPU cables. What are those? That's graphics. No, that's graphics. What are you? Are your motherboard supplemental power? Alright, so that gets its own spot. Motherboard gets this big one down the bottom. The motherboard gets this big one down the bottom. Nice and easy. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but you know, put the motherboard in the bottom. The slots are kind of the same size for what they need to go into. What are you? Just a random 6-pin. Oh, I got a peripheral spot. There we go. So, random 6-pin spot. Cool. What are you two? Three more 8-pins. Well, 7 pins that go to 8-pin. I don't know. Zeus with its fucking scheming. Let's see. Start at the top over here. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I think that's all my cables now. PSUs are in. Tabs are in. All those are there. Yeah. Alright. So I guess now that we've got all that in like that, we give this another test go at starting. Alright, so... Oh, even more room. Not enough space. Ooh. Alright. So we'll give this another test go. Alright, so... Power on this bad boy is off. By the way, I did isolation switch just here. Just extra safety, you never know. Right, so it's got power, supposedly. I've got power on my motherboard. I have a light. Lights are a good sign. Oh, kind of need a monitor. I don't really have an easy monitor. Oh. I also don't have a motherboard plugged in because everything's just around the back here. Hold on. Alright. So the bare minimum is now attached to my computer with all the cables out and everything. We will see if it will turn on now. So I have power. Whoa. I have lights. The standard standby. I have lights and noise. All my fans are running. I have double AA as my code. I think that just means all running. I think AA just means it's on. Okay, it appears happy. So next thing I'm gonna do is gonna pull it apart. I mean, not pull it apart. Pull it. Pull that out. I'm just going to install this PSU properly, so that my computer's functional. and because they want cables for the testing purposes and stuff like that with RMA, which that's fairly normal. I don't want to pull the computer apart, so I'm just going to put the cables from this one in with it, because cable's a cable, you know. Yeah, that's annoying. All right, so that's all off. Turn that off. Let it run out of power. Which can take a second. Oh, I want to drain the energy. Come on. Push the power button. Turn off, you prick. Alright, that's off now. It's run out of power. Alright, so now I need to move this stuff out of the road a little bit. If I can work here. Making my workspace more dangerous the more I do. Alright. Get this ROG box out of the road. Bring this bad boy back over. Little wheelie boys for your underneath your PC case. Very helpful. It makes cleaning around it much easier. That is for sure. Oh, in there. Come on. Play the game. Cables are being very thick and not wanting to move with it. There we go. That's now in. I have my screws sticky taped to this bad boy. I didn't lose them. Nothing worse than losing a screw. Sticky tape is definitely a good friend when you're doing cable management, or screw management, sorry. If you just, it's only to, you don't want to lose one thing. Like originally I just stuck it to the box. I was like, I don't want to lose this. Oh, forgive me, it's getting harder to talk. My throat hurts. Alright. Alright, so I need to go in because I need my trusty screwdriver. Now, I don't have any fancy kit. I don't own any fancy kit. So I am just using some generic little helpful kit that Mum gave me as a present when I was going to build my first computer. It's been helpful. So that's the main thing. Says a bit of everything. Apparently iFixit kits are very good. If I was going to buy another one, I would probably try one of those, just because they're convenient, I guess. But this came with a lot of tools and stuff, so just worked out really well. They just have a nice, those iFixit ones have a nice case though. This one's, I feel like this one here spent all its money on the tools, and the case is very cheap, which is fine. I'm perfectly happy with having bits that don't strip, and a case that's just a plastic box that you really want to keep flat in a cupboard. I can live with that. I can deal with it. No. Get on there. I might have a bit that's slightly too big. Like it's the right size, but not really. In fact, I feel like that is the truth. I have the not close enough bit. Freaked out for a second there because I seen the spot here and I'm like, wait, where's my screw? It's over here, so it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Let's just go back in. Tighten it back down so it doesn't vibrate. Oh, effort. Alright. Now that I've done all that, I need to re-manage my cables, which effectively means I need to make sure that they're all jammed in correctly. You know, everything has a home and all that bullshit. Especially when it comes to closing a case. That goes in there. Goes up like that. Get out of there. There we go. It's all closed. I really need to do my cable management better. And a tempered glass bad boy. Which way do you live? This way. Covered in fingerprints from all my fingers. Because I am useless. And tuck a few of these bad boys back in where they're supposed to live. Yes. Path Queen. Alright. There. That's closed. Yeah, and I have a functioning PC again. And I am able to go ahead with my warranty stuff for my old PSU. Well, I say old PSU, my new PSU that died. Went pop. Like right as I turned it off too. Really unfortunate. Alright, so that's that. So I'm happy. Turns on. I can use it. Not exactly how I wanted to spend my my day off. Because I'm sick. So I took like 2 hours to work up the energy to talk and do this for a bit. Now my throat hurts. And I'm going to complain and whinge some more. Oh, alright. So, oh, that's right, this mouse isn't connected to this anymore. Need my mouse back. Yeah, so, if you haven't known me before, my name is Dragothic, or Jacob. I am a animation creator in the workings. I have a new studio channel, which is Dragothic Studios. That is available for. Hold on, I'll bring this over here so I can actually talk clearly into a microphone without sounding like I'm echoing. All right, there you go. So that's all done and sorted now. The big one here for it is I'm gonna make sure I'm not looking at my screen. I need to look at the camera. That's all working again now, so I'm happy. I can go ahead and do the RMA process for this bad boy, which decided to die and pop. They'll probably just replace the bit that popped, which is like hopefully the safety mechanism in it that's meant to pop did its job, and they'll just replace that and then send it back to me. That's probably what'll happen after they test it. So we'll see how we go with that. I need to wait for Mum to send me up my the box that it came in so I can transport it home out to PCK gear. Because I live on an island and I did not bring the boxes for my parts with me. Understandably, the box for my PC was big enough to transport up here. Yeah. So where am I going? I want a page change. So I'm going to go onto here. So yeah, Dragothic videos. There's videos up here and up to click on and stuff like that. I have a couple hundred videos on the channel alone. A couple of reviews. Lots of old gameplay stuff. Like old gameplay stuff. I'm all over the place. You can see my progress of the channel quality has been improving. We make shirts and stuff like this on the merch store. It's the fabric on it's all really nice. It's done through Teespring, or Spring now, as my creator channel, which is Dragothic Studios, link down below. My Twitch, I don't really do much at the moment because my internet's not amazing at the moment. That's Dragothic underscore, same as Twitter, which is Dragothic underscore. Instagram is Jacob Berlin Briscoe, but I now also have an animation studio Instagram channel page, which is Dragothic Studios. So you'll find links for all of this down below in the description. I'm out of breath. Yeah. So thank you very much for hanging out while I fix half my life. My $13,000 box of paperweight that I've had for the day. Yeah. And then coming up shortly will be the build video for the new computer. But that'll probably now have to wait until the new PSU comes back. So I can't really do much without a PSU. So I can get everything done before that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm lazy. We'll see how we go. I might do it tomorrow. I don't know. So yeah, Dragothic Game signing out, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright, thank you very much. Bye.